Okay, so we're going to take a look at the guitar solo to Going Crazy, and it starts with this opening lick. So we've got this double stop bend here, 15th fret and a B, 15th fret and a high E string. We're bending up the 15th fret and a B. Then we release. So then we have 13, 15 back to 13 on the B string. And then we have this little fill phrase, 13 on the B, 14 on the G, and then 12, 13, 12 on the B, 14 on the G. So together. Then we bend the 20th fret upper tone on the B string. So that's the intro phrase. Then we go into the next phrase, which goes like this. So this is where Billy Sheehan and Steve play this double unison line. So that phrase, sliding from 12 to 14 on the G, 13 on the B, 14 on the G, then double pick on 15, then back to 14 on the G, and then 13 on the B. Then to finish off this main phrase, we go 14, 13, 12 on the G, and then finish on 15 on the D. Then we have the 14th fret on the G as a bend. Then we have a little fill. So bend there. Then this little triplet phrase, 15 on the B, 17 and 14 on the G. And a bend on the 17th fret on the B string. Like so. That leads us into the next lick, which sounds like this. So that phrase is like an arpeggio phrase to start off with. It's a B minor arpeggio, 16, 15, 14, G, B and E. And then we're going to grab a little pull off here at the top between 17 and 14. And then we do 15, 17 on the B, then 13, 15 on the B, like that. That's the first section. The next section goes like this. 14, 12, slide down to 11 on the G. Then 14, 12 on the D, and then 12 on the A, 9 on the A. So the whole lick together slowly. That leads us into the next phrase. So this is kind of outlining some sixths. So we're going to slide in from nowhere up to the 19th fret in the D. And then we're going to grab 19, 18, 17 on the B. A bit of a pinch harmonic at the end if you can. And then we're going to do another slide in from 14 to 16 on the D. And then we're going to do a walk down again, 15, 14, 13 on the B. And then we're going to grab 14 on the G, 14 on the D. So. And then 14, slide up to 17. And back down. That leads us into the next lick. So a nice classic Vi octave lick with the first octaves on the G and E string, 14, 16, 14. like so. And then we're going to do this same octave pattern now on the D string 14th. So that's a 14 up to 16, down to 12. And then on the A string we do 12, up to 14, and then all the way down to 7. All together, one more time. Then we have the final picking lick of the solo, which goes like this. So this final picking lick, quite a challenge, lots of things to think about here, but it's basically 3 segments. I'll play it slowly, then I'll break it down into 3 segments. So the first 2 segments are kind of the same thing, but moving through the scale positions. We have this repeating group of 3 on the A string, 12, 14, 15. And then we have 12, 14 on the D, and 15 on the A. And then 12, 14, 15 on the D. That's the basic sequence. Then we move it up another segment of the scale onto the 14th fret of the D string, and we play this. So that's 14, 15, 17 twice. Then 14, 16 on the G. Then 17 on the D. Then 14, 16, 17 on the G. And then we finalize the lick with this just straight up scale run, which is 16, 17, 19 on the G, 17, 18, 20 on the B, and then we have 17, 19, 20 on the high E string. And we bend up nice and slow, and we take it down a bit and up again. So that's the whole picking lick at the end of that solo. As usual, Steve Vai has double tracked it as well to create a really cool sound. Just another one of terrifying examples of Steve's incredible picking technique, and a really good example as a whole of his kind of style with this solo. So lots of octaves, lots of picking, lots of arpeggios and things like that to pick up. So have fun, and I'll see you in the next track.